Hello, family, neighbors, and friends. Welcome to another video on my Facebook personal page here on Facebook and on Instagram for those that are following me on there too, and YouTube and Snapchat, TikTok, Telegram, X, and WhatsApp. I believe I just mentioned all the social media platforms in which where you all could follow me on. And we're going to read the verse of the day from the YouVersion Bible app. But like I mentioned to you all yesterday, I like to read a little more than what it says. So let's continue with this video then. Oh boy. Okay. Oh man. Alright then. Man. This is always complicating for me. Alright. So we're gonna go to the book of John, chapter 10. And as you most likely saw or read the verse of the day in verse 11, we're not just going to only read verse 11 here, but we're going to look at to the end of the chapter so we could really understand what the verse really is about. So it says here, I am the good shepherd. Hold on. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. The hired hand is not the shepherd and does not own the sheep. So when he sees the wolf coming, he abandons the sheep and turns away. Then the wolf attacks the flock and scatters it. So, guys and gals, brothers and sisters, neighbors and friends, we see here and saw and read that the hired, well, in other words, the hired man or the hired man is not the shepherd of the sheep, but he doesn't care about the sheep. He just cares about the money or the earnings that he, or the wages that he receives. That's why he doesn't care about the sheep, because the true good shepherd cares for his sheep. He doesn't abandon them. He takes care of them and he leads them out of the sheep pen into the pasture. Now, verse 13, we saw here that when the wolf comes, he scatters the sheep and attacks them. The man runs away because he is a hired hand and cares nothing for the sheep. Verse 14 says, I am the good shepherd. I know my sheep and my sheep know me. Verse 15 says, just as the Father knows me and I know the Father, I lay down my life for the sheep. Verse 16 says, I have other sheep that are not of this. Wait. Says, I have other sheep that are not of this sheep pen. I must bring them also. They too will listen to my voice, and there shall be one flock and one shepherd. The Father, says the reason my Father loves me is that I lay down my life only to take it up again. No one takes it from me, but I lay down but I lay it down on my own accord. Man, I lost the scripture. No worries, guys. We're about to recover it again. Oh, man. Can't. Oh, there we go. No. Oh, boy. Trouble in paradise. No bueno. Man. Ay, ay, ay. All right. So it says here, no one takes it from me, but I lay it down on my own accord. I have authority to lay it down and authority to take it up again. This command I received from my Father. Okay, so here, guys and gals, brothers and sisters, neighbors and friends, we read kind of think about two things right now. First, it talked about that he's the good shepherd and that his sheep listen to him, and that he has sheep from another pen, and he must also lead them too. And then it talks about that he has authority to take his life and to lay it down for the sheep. In other words, that he gets to do whatever he wants with his life and with the sheep. So we must really, God must really be like have control over everything, over our lives, over our situations, over our conditions, over our miseries or our joy, but he has control over everything. And it says that he lays down his life for the sheep, meaning that he puts his life first before the sheep, meaning that, oh, I lost it. So let's just continue reading the rest of this. We read that. No one takes it from me, but I lay it down of my own accord. I have authority to do. Wait. I have authority to lay it down and take it up again. This command I received from my Father. The Jews who heard these words were again divided. Many of them said, "He is demon possessed and raving mad. Why listen to him?" But others said, "These are not the sayings of a possessed man." Wait, hold on, let me take that back. These are not the words of wait. It says here, these are not the words of a sayings of a man possessed by a demon. Can a demon possessed opened the eyes of the blind. So here, guys and gals, brothers and sisters, neighbors and friends, we see that there's a conflict going on between the followers of Jesus and those who believe in him, and the religious leaders who live by the laws and decrees of Moses, which they were in conflict, going back and forth. And that's how Jesus was able to um, bring disorder to the among the religious leaders. And to God be the glory, guys, for we just concluded today's word of the day. Bye. And if anyone is looking for Bible studies, like I said in my previous video, hit me up, send me a message either on Instagram or on Facebook, and I will get back to you so that we could see how we could help you start studying the Bible. Or if you have any questions about the Bible or your life, please be free in asking. And to God be the glory, guys. Bye.